To uphold democracy, we have got to leave. Added to which, I see the EU as a dictatorship. We are being told what to do.
Absolutely.
This whole process has been a bully boy tactic from the EU, and on top of which, even when we're in the EU, UK doesn't have a say. How I see it is we're being ruled by Germany, supported by France.
Can I ask you specifically about what happened last night?
Yep.
With the MP saying, right, we want to take over this parliamentary time now and have what they call indicative votes. What do you think of that?
Well, again, like the other lady you just spoken to, as far as I'm concerned, the MPs are voted in by us. We have put them into place. We have voted to leave the EU, and therefore I can understand their wrath with Theresa May because of the absolute fiasco that we're in now, but they should still be implementing what the democratic public voted, the democracy voted for.
I mean, what they would say, presumably, we'll have to see how it plays out, is they are trying to find a way whereby the UK does leave the
Yes.
EU, but they're trying to find a way which will have the majority support in the Commons. Do you think that might not be a way of breaking the deadlock?
It might be, as long as we actually leave the EU. And one of my fears is that Theresa May's so-called deal was Brexit in name only. What would have happened is if we followed her deal through, which might still get approved, you never know, but if we go for her deal, we will end up with no say. Everybody, rightly so, will turn around and say we're in a worse position than being in the EU, and we'll end up there. So I'm quite happy to support people fighting against Theresa May. I'm fighting against her, but it must be for a clean Brexit.
Okay, because as you were sort of referring to there, one reason they are trying to do what they're doing is because they don't want to vote for Theresa May's deal. So you're happy with that up to a point?
Yes, but as long as they are actually implementing, and that they're implementing Brexit, and that they're not going to take over to completely tear up her no deal and then leave us in the EU for another 2, 5, however many years.
What about something like if it was involving a customs union, if it was to be part of the single market? What would you think of that?
No, I disagree with that, because the customs union includes free movement of people. It also ties us to a lot of rules and regulations about our products that maybe we don't wish to follow. So as far as I'm concerned, no, we've got to get out of the customs union. I'm all for trade deals, and I don't see why we can't have a decent trade deal with European countries or the EU as a separate country, us with them. But then we can also have trade deals with our Commonwealth partners, with the United States of America, with other countries around the world.
Tragically, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is going down on democracy in this great nation. Democracy is dying because of what's going on in Westminster as we speak. Yesterday, MPs voted to take control of the parliamentary agenda. They want a bunch of indicative votes. They seem to forget they gave us the vote and we told them what to do. But now they don't like it. They're trying to stop it. They're trying to thwart it. Furthermore, yesterday, they've also said that in fact we were due to leave on this Friday, just 3 days' time, but no, they don't even need to have a vote to extend it beyond that, even though they had to have a vote to invoke Article 50. Democracy is seriously dying in our country, and we must not let that happen. Yes! Do we believe in democracy? Yes! I can't hear you. Do we believe in democracy? It's a fantastic morning. We're going to enjoy another day of peaceful protest as we march south towards Wellingborough and then thereafter towards London. And the big rally, Friday, 4 o'clock, the 29th of March, when we should be leaving, but at the moment we're not. So we're going to make a very big noise. Have a great march. If we come across any anti-Brexiteers, smile and wave at them. Peaceful protest is what we're all about. Thank you.